You know, it's very isolating to be a single parent, a low-income single parent. The welfare rights movement gave me an outlet to try to make change. So I looked around for my local welfare rights group in Olympia to get involved with and discovered that ROC was the only welfare rights group in the state at that time. So only women in King County were able to access information about their rights. So I started organizing, and I started going to places where low-income parents are and talking to them about their rights and about going to meetings and making some changes. We started here as a branch of ROC, the Welfare Rights Organizing Coalition, and recently, in the spring of 2007, ROC actually folded, and we continued on as a different organization. We chose the name POWER, Parents Organizing for Welfare and Economic Rights. We're an organization of low-income parents and allies advocating for a strong social safety net while working toward a world where children and caregiving are truly valued and the devastation of poverty has been eradicated. We're using a consensus-based, member-driven process that is really, we're learning a lot, and we're finding it to be really empowering and exciting when we go do outreach, and when we have a phone line here that's always open for people to ask for information about their rights. People, if they're given enough information, can advocate for themselves. And when people learn to be an advocate for themselves at DSHS, they gain all kinds of skills that they use for the rest of their lives. We have a great time. We create a community where people are welcome to come and help us in this struggle. So that's what we do, and then we try to make change. So we try to make change legislatively, policy, we try to change policy systems. We kind of watchdog DSHS, the Department of Social and Health Services, who does welfare in the state, and make sure they're following their rules. We've had all kinds of things happen in the past with welfare reform, because welfare reform, there's a strong incentive for states to lower their caseload and get people off of welfare, and we've seen some really unfair and illegal practices DSHS has done in the spirit of that. POWER is governed by low-income parents. Our board is about 80% low-income parents, and they make sure that the control of the organization stays in the hands of our members. So one of the great things about working with students is that they have time, you know, they can get credit and they can get work study hours, and they have time to do a lot of the day-to-day work.
I came on as a work study student at POWER about 1.5 years ago. It was really sort of the launching pad for me in terms of how I've begun to connect with Olympia as my community and seeing it as completely integral to the work that I've done at Evergreen. It's pretty much one of the best places that I could think to put the practice into theory, so they say, just because it's an amazing group of women that teach each other how to do things, teach each other how to organize, and have been working here and have this really strong and great history. It's been really an amazing place to learn about how to do outreach, how to do advocacy over the phone with people, how to organize a fundraiser, which are all amazing skills to know how to do when you're doing community work or working at a nonprofit like this. There are things that you can read about and things in classes, but you don't really have the knowledge to do them at a nonprofit like this. So the fact that I've been able to do this while, in addition to academic work, has just been really incredible.